Game 2 of this 3-game week. Here's Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs.
First offering on its way.
Javier Baez.
Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
That's a ball.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. His batter pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. Popped him up. Walker has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Jason Hayward comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit, something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he'll come back with 1 in the 3rd as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Hendricks, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
Man, coming out of.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Marte stands at second with no outs. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll bring this one in. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, one guy to watch is Cole Calhoun. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Hit on the ground to short. Baez has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Eduardo Escobar standing in. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone 3 for 6. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Comes set. The 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Escobar is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often. Even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world, there are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand to reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
There's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first. And then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes. We'll see if he can.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. Comes in with 6 hits in 31 tries. He also has 1 home run. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left. Peralta is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you can pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Calhoun into the pool area and gone.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Right there for strike one. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 7 homers and a dozen RBIs. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Right side defense aligned perfectly, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball. Was able to find the hole.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. Decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. He's taken him deep once.
Nope.
And he misses with it 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the right side. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball
1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Hard hit ball to second. Marte has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. Riding forward now is the DH, number 32. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. No balls and 1 strike. A windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1
and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Lifted in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Kipnis.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. There to take it is Marte for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Line towards center field. Marte is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
To 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
That's ball 2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
On a line, that's a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. Reined in.
He's out.
And he'll step on the bag himself. And the third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Hey.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So 1-1. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The left fielder.
One gone in the Arizona third. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ moves over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Softly on a line to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Yanked on the ground down the line. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Nope, that's
that
a ball.
one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
So here's the cleanup
third
hitter,
baseman,
Eduardo Escobar,
Eduardo.
looking to follow up the RBI
Escobar.
single from his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Christian Walker. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In there, no balls and a strike. Walker, the runner at second with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt, and he's called out on a close play at third. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Diamondbacks down without much. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging. A little bit earlier in the count.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
David Bodie will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw.
No, that's low.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Marte going back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Contreras isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only one now.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only one run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in one or maybe two.
No balls and a strike to count. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So striding in, Jason Hayward. He's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of his zone.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The first baseman.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he fouls this one off. One and 2. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So digging in now, number 32. He'll get his side started in the inning, and then so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Outside.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. 5 innings complete, all tied. Merle Kelly takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bryant is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Peralta is underneath this one. 1 down.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. With a 2-1 count now. 1 out, nobody on. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Calhoun. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Cubs.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Marte.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now batting, David Peralta. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Well, before that homer, he was on auto.
second baseman, Patel.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
Standing in, Eduardo Escobar. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down into the strike zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Happ. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One for Yohan Lopez takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And there's a base hit on the line.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Contreras gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Jason Kipnis.
Now
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Jason Kipnis.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2-1.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. The next come-up, Javier Baez. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
A little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Ryan Tepera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Christian Walker will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now batting.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
0-1 the count. A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled off.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Fouled away. Calhoun on at first, nobody out. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now at the plate, John Hicks, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Count still at 1-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And boy, anybody, anytime is right as Arizona's got extra bases again. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone. And that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. On the year, Ahmed is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Again, another foul ball. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Now the 0-2 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Center fielder, Sterling Marte.
Rowan Wick takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
50.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 out and a runner on second base. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. David Peralta will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run. It was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. To short, hit hard. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Junior Guerra has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Previously against Junior Guerra, he's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
2-0 now. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Marte fields it cleanly on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in, Chris Bryant. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Digging in now, Ketel Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Second baseman, Ketel.
The pitch.
Marte.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Ball 2.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hit down the line at first. Another try at 2-2. Line drive to left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a curveball in for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. That misses. 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Christian Walker. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. No balls and a strike to count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty D, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Roll. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Number 37 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Striding in to start the ninth, Kyle Schwarber, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Calhoun. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Now it will be the Cubs DH, David Bodie. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Marte is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. 8-3 tonight. The Diamondbacks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.